And now to the Croatian skater, Meri MARINAC, a skater who has some huge jumping passes, and she's certainly very capable of posting much bigger scores than she has done in ISU events before. She's coming back from injury, but hopefully we will get the chance to see some of those big jumping passes.
And we saw that waxel, that difficult takeoff on the axle. Hopefully she has it all together right now. Well, MARINAC from Croatia looks exhausted at the end of that program. You can tell her just gasping for air. And, you know, I don't want to speculate, but I think, you know, maybe she is in the best of health at the moment or hasn't had enough training. But you could tell she's a huge jumper. Beautiful opening to the program. Fantastic. You saw the skill. And then as the fatigue began to set in rather quickly, used the momentum to go into the jumps, but not the timing on the takeoff, and everything was a little bit off on the takeoffs. Got a triple salchow done near the end of the program. Everything got a little bit more coordinated, but you can see her coming off the ice with the hands on the hip. She's exhausted. And that had to play a big part, Mark.
Yes, absolutely. And for Meri, I think online, I'm not sure exactly the injury that she did have, but she didn't compete last year, so assuming injury. And so now I just hope that Meri, at this point, she's managed to get herself here to compete as we see this huge triple salchow. She's back in competition now. Hopefully she has enough health and fitness to be able to have a training plan, a structured training plan that allows her to get the run-throughs that are necessary done, because you can see not just good double axel, but quality in the positions of the body as well. This just a little under-rotated though, or maybe downgrade that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's downgraded. It is downgraded in the system, and the fatigue started to set in here, and that was a pop on the toe loop. She went, and look at the shoulders starting to hunch now. This is a second triple salchow that momentum just carried her through, and the body happened to be in coordination on the takeoff, and you can see her just struggling to get up. So no question, fatigue was a major part here, and she soldiered through and got through the program. She's a very skilled jumper. This is for sure. Carries good flow, but on this day, you know, the conditioning's just not there yet early in the season.
And so then, as she shapes hearts in the kiss and cry, hopefully, as I say, just injury-free, healthy now to be able to make a plan so that as the season progresses, because still for some, we're still relatively early in the season, and with each passing week, Meri will be able to potentially, depending upon the ice time available to her, get a run-through strategy and a run-through plan so that as she heads towards the end of the season, she'll be able to showcase such a difference, because components currently are coming in the 3s, whereas I think Meri is a skater capable of the 5s, but today the fatigue just decimated that.
No question. You can see her getting some air now back into her, oxygen back into her system. 49.48. That, of course, is second in the free program early on in the competition with a total competition score of 74.73. This skater is much more capable of higher scores than what we see here, but there's obviously something preventing her, whether it's illness or just getting a late start.